certified, which means that they're up to date on the latest solutions in the industry. So call Van Haften's today in Pella or Knoxville and set up a time to have your furnace inspected. They'll ensure it's running at maximum efficiency so that you're ready for Old Man Winter's extended stay. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear
Van Haften.
If poetry is your thing, let your creativity flow. This is Trisha Staff with the Curiosity Bookstore in Pella, and we are hosting our second annual poetry contest this February. Check out our hand-selected poetry themes for each group, grades 3rd through 5th, 6th through 8th, 9th through 12th, as well as adults. There are cash prizes for the top 3 winners of each group, and the first place winners will also receive a framed copy of their submission. Visit our website or find us on Facebook or Instagram for more details. The Curiosity Shop, exploring curiosity around every corner.
If you see one of our local police or sheriff's officials, a member of our local fire department, an emergency responder, or medical personnel, Pella Cooperative Electric Association, Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and Dude Fix-It Mobile Mechanic in Knoxville encourage you to make a point to stop them and say thank you for all that they do. It's because of these people that we can go about our everyday routine knowing that if something bad happens, they're ready and waiting to keep us safe. This message has been brought to you by Pella Cooperative Electric Association, Wagon Wheels West, and Dude Fix-It Mobile Mechanic.
Welcome to this exclusive presentation of live high school basketball coverage on the one to count on for today's local sports, KNIA KRLS. Streaming at KNIAKRLS.com and on the free KNIA KRLS app.
4 seconds to go. Tauke to beat the buzzer. Boom! Kylie Tauke!
Back to Paige Steenhook, corner 3, Tori Lindsay, and Lindsay nothing but net as PCM takes a 32-14 lead.
Willis gets it out to Carson Unimark. A wide open 3. Splashdown! Carson Unimark, and that'll end the first half of play.
We'll get you ready for all of tonight's action with our keys to the game, starting lineups, colors of the game, and more.
Bourne heat check, step back, nothing but net. 6 3-pointers for Reddick Bourne, 35 points.
Terps are using her quickness to get up the court.
And can she lay it off the glass and in? Yes!
That's her play right there.
Back out to Heimbach, 3 seconds, Heimbach floater for the win. Knocks it down, he gets it, and that does it. Dakota Heimbach hits the winner, and the Indians win 46-45.
Now let's head to the gym for all the exciting action of South Central Iowa high school basketball on the one to count on for today's local sports coverage, KNIA KRLS.
Welcome to this edition of Pella Christian and Indianola High School Basketball on 92.1 KRLS, 94.3 KNIA, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Tyler Crabb and Wynn Veenstra here with you on an extended game as we've got a crossover event between two of our area schools, the Indianola Indians and the Pella Christian Eagles. And this is our pregame coverage of the girls contest for tonight's matchup between the 4-17 Eagles and the 9-11, number 15 ranked in Class 4A Indianola girls. When looking at this game tonight, what are, as we jump right into our Hormel Foods radio keys to the game for Pella Christian, what are the keys for the Eagles tonight against a good Indianola squad?
Well, I don't think you can change the record. I mean, they've got to take care of the basketball. They, can't turn the ball over 40 times and expect to win the game. I mean, again, this is going to be just almost as tough a competition as they had against DCG the other night. So it's a really big hill to climb, and the odds of them winning aren't very good. But if they can not turn the ball over too much, they can accomplish some things and get themselves ready for the postseason. So that's a big one. And then I think, they got to keep trying to find those 10, 12-foot shots and be ready to take those shots, and hopefully they will.
Yeah, and to piggyback off what you're saying there, they played good defense the other night against DCG. Just gotta get those shots, and that happens by taking care of the basketball. And that's our Hormel Foods radio keys to the game. Looking for a key to your new career, visit HormelJobsKnoxville.com. Our DeArmond Ford radio keys to the game for Indianola. They are also nearing postseason play. I believe this is their final game as well before the postseason. Let me make sure that is correct. And it is. They've got the winner of Norwalk and Bondurant Farrar on Saturday the 18th. What are the keys for them as they wrap up the regular season here tonight on Eagle Lane?
Well, I think it's just more of the same. I mean, I haven't seen Indianola play in a long time. It's been several years back when Maggie McGraw and Grace Berg both played for Indianola. That's how long ago it's been since I've seen Indianola girls play. But, that team passed the ball so well, and I got a feeling that the coaching staff has probably ingrained that same thing into this group of girls, that they pass the ball quickly and move the ball. And so if they can have good ball movement, again, Pella Christian plays a pretty good style of defense, makes it difficult on the other team. They're going to want to push the ball. They're going to want to try to break that defense and get some easy looks and just do the things they've been doing all year to get them in the position they are right now.
Yeah, I would say just to add to that, they gotta capture some momentum going into the postseason at 9-11. Want to get closer to 500 as they get ready for that Norwalk and Bonnaroo for our game. Those are our DeArmond Ford radio keys to the game. You'll enjoy doing business with DeArmond Ford and DeArmondFord.com. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here on 92.1 KRLS, 94.3 KNIA, and the Pella Christian YouTube channel right after this.
Houston's on Main and Milo is home to Milo's best wood oven pizza. But it's not just pizza. From Spaghetti Mondays, Taco Tuesdays, to ribs on Fridays, as well as a full kids menu, adult beverages of every kind, Houston's on Main is the place to eat for everyone. Stop in and enjoy live music or have some fun with karaoke. There's something for everyone at Houston's on Main in Milo.
Thank you again for keeping us strong and growing. From our family here at Houston's, the home of Milo's best wood oven pizza.
It's another red hot weekend at Hy-Vee, and we want to help you get stocked up for the big game with our big beverage sale this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 24 packs of Busch Light are just $21.99. Get select varieties of 12-ounce Red Bull cans for just $2.48. A 24-pack of Hy-Vee One-Step Water is $1.99, and 7-Up 2 liters are 2 for $3. Stop in for our red hot weekend big beverage sale this Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee, home of the best beef in America.
The wipers in the car go swish, 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 swish. The wipers in the car go swish, swish, swish at Central Tire and Auto.
Winter brings slushy, sleety, icy weather that's even more annoying if your wipers can't keep your windshield clean. For tires, front-end work, their no-appointment oil change, full mechanical work on your vehicle, and the important little things like new wipers, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
Family owned and operated since 1918, Forest Septic is #1 in the #2 business. Located in central Iowa, Forest Septic Environmental Services has revolutionized the septic industry by having Iowa's first privately owned dewatering facility. Residential or commercial, Forest Septic has a large fleet of trucks named Smelly 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and are all ready for your septic maintenance and repair. #1 in the #2 business, Forest Septic, serving all of central Iowa.
If you have friends or family coming to Pella, make reservations for them to stay in Pella's finest accommodations, the Amsterdam Hotel.
We have many different packages available depending on what they are looking for during their visit.
Our weekend getaway package includes flowers, chocolates, and champagne.
The Visit Pella package has tickets to the Historical Village, Vermeer Windmill, and Pella bucks to spend around town.
And the Stay and Play package includes golf at Boss Landon.
Find the perfect package for your guests or yourself by visiting royalamsterdam.com for the Amsterdam Hotel on the Bollengrat in Pella.
Nothing is tougher on your vehicle than winters in Iowa. From road salt to icy roads to potholes and freezing temps, the last thing you want is to be stranded with a broken down vehicle when winter is at its worst. When it comes to servicing your vehicle this winter, think Southtown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Indianola. Southtown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram has a team of qualified service technicians qualified to help you with all your service-related needs to keep your vehicle running throughout the cold months ahead. Stop into Southtown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram of Indianola and get your vehicle serviced now.
Greater Iowa Credit Union's Greater Checking is a free account that pays you each month for doing the things you normally do anyway, like buying coffee or donuts. Plus, they have digital tools that make it a cinch to check your balance, deposit checks, or pay bills from anywhere. And with an interest rate over 80 times the national average, it really pays to have Greater Checking. Just go easy on the donuts.
Learn more at gicu.org/Greater Checking. Rate comparison in accordance with FDIC National Rates Report.
Never know how!
Napa and Indianola has these February deals. Napa Extended Life Antifreeze and Kool-Aid just $11.99 each. and Napa Green Antifreeze and Coolant, $10.99 each. And they have oil too, Napa Premium Performance Oil, $18.99, and Valvoline Full Synthetic Advanced Motor Oil, $39.99. These and other great deals at the Napa store in Indianola.
Napa know-how.
Welcome back here on KNIA, KRLS, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel as we have our continuing pregame coverage of the Pella Christian and Indianola basketball games here from Pella. And the JV game kind of winding down here, 35 seconds to go. We're going to do our game time temperature really quick. It is 33 degrees outside here in Pella. While it's only 33 degrees outside, it's nice and comfortable inside the Pella Christian High School gym. If your home isn't staying comfortable during this cold Iowa winter, call on the heating and cooling experts at Van Haften Plumbing and Heating in Pella. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear
Van Haften.
We're going to go ahead and take another timeout. And when we come back, JV game will probably be done, and we will continue on with our pregame coverage of Pella Christian and Indianola basketball here on KNIA and KRLS, as well as the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Not all used vehicles are created equal. The Yarman certified used vehicles have a big advantage. What sets us apart is that all used vehicles receive a 175-point inspection, Carfax report, 2 oil changes, collision deductible coverage, wheel dent windshield repair, and repel shield. Also, all DeYarman certified come with 2 warranties: 1 year 12,000-mile bumper to bumper and a 2-year 100,000-mile powertrain. DeYarman Ford Indianola, DeYarman Automotive Knoxville, DeYarmanAuto.com.
With today's interest rates, if you're selling your home and moving, it's as important as ever to make sure that you're bringing as much equity across into your new home. Hi, this is Stephen Patel with Pella Real Estate Services. I recently helped someone sell their home on Columbus Street in Pella for $280,500. Using our Prez Listing Advantage, they saved $5,415. When it's time to sell your home, call 628-1BUY and use the Prez Listing Advantage at Pella Real Estate Services.
It's another red-hot weekend at Hy-Vee, and we want to help you get stocked up for the big game with our big beverage sale this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Pepsi 6-packs are $1.99 each. Select varieties of Gatorade, Propel, and G-Fit are 3 for $4. Bubbly sparkling water is just $2.99, and select varieties of 64-ounce Hy-Vee orange or apple juice are 99 cents, limit 1. Stop in for our red-hot weekend big beverage sale this Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee, home of the best beef in America.
Downey Tire Pros has been proudly serving the local Indianola area since 1992. Downey Tire Pros understands that getting your car fixed or buying new tires can be overwhelming. Let them help you choose from their large selection of tires featuring the top quality brands and tires that fit your needs and budget. They also feature a lifetime road hazard warranty on every tire, giving you peace of mind throughout the life of your tires. So let them earn your business and stop in today or schedule an appointment at Downey Tire Pros in Indianola, where they install peace of mind.
Check out these hot deals at your Indianola Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee orange or apple juice, just 99 cents a bottle. Small avocados, 49 cents each. Philadelphia cream cheese, 2 for $5. Nabisco snack crackers, toasted chips or Teddy Grahams, 2 for $5. Gatorade, Propel, or G-Fit, 3 bottles for $4. And 3 for $12 with a purchase of 3 Pepsi products. This week at your Indianola Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
When your commercial heating and cooling system isn't performing well, you need a solution as soon as possible. When that happens, Heinz Mechanical is ready to get your system back in working order. Our experienced technicians can take on any obstacle your business comfort system throws at you, whether it's time for an emergency repair, a regular tune-up, or a new system installation. Schedule your appointment by calling Steve at Heinz Mechanical, 515-337-2074. Heinz Mechanical, we fix it right the first time, specializing on commercial properties.
Calvin Orthopedics and Sports Medicine gives you access to experienced board-certified surgeons that will work to get you back in the game. They treat patients from across Iowa, including right here in Indianola. If pain is leaving you unable to enjoy your favorite outdoor activities, Calvin Orthopedics has an office right down the road inside the Indianola Specialty Clinic. Call today at 515-440-2676 or use the convenient online tool to request an appointment. Don't go another day letting that nagging injury or soreness keep you on the sidelines. Let Calvin Orthopedics and Sports Medicine work on getting you back in the game. When shopping around for your internet provider, convenience is key. IMU Fiber's local and community-focused customer care reduces wait time for support, improves response time for service issues, brings hometown values to broadband services. IMU Fiber delivers a better broadband experience to Indianola homes and businesses. Utilizing a future-proof fiber network platform, they provide unmatched reliability so their customers will experience fewer service slowdowns and interruptions. Did I mention no contracts, no data caps, and no fine print? Just great service from people you know. IMU Fiber in Indianola.
Welcome back here on KNIA and KRLS. You're listening to Pella Christian and Indianola basketball, powered by Bank Iowa on 92.1 FM KRLS, Knoxville Pella, KRLS, HD1 Knoxville Pella, 94.3 FM KNIA. And you're also listening here on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Everyone has a goal, an inspiration, a reason for being. Whatever that is for you, Bank Iowa says,
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. So we are here in pregame of the Pella Christian and Indianola girls contest, and we take a look at this matchup a little bit. Indianola coming off of a 3-point loss across town Tuesday night. Eagles coming off of a 32-point loss to the number 1 team in Class 4A. Both teams looking to bounce back here. Indianola clinging to a spot in the Class 4A rankings there at number 15, and both teams looking to bounce back. We talked about a little bit of the ways. I feel like offensively, defensively, we mentioned a little bit of Pella Christian. For Indianola, it's really going to be taking away the driving lanes, it feels like. That's the Eagles' strong suit. I'm sure that Indianola is well aware of that, but have a feeling that that's going to be the name of the game tonight, is not allowing the drive and kick.
Yeah.
It seems like that's a big part of both offenses for these teams.
Yeah, Pella Christian, you know, they've got a couple players that are willing to drive the basket when they get the opportunity. They don't maybe drive it in as close as I'd like to see them. They kind of shy away from the contact a little bit, so they don't get as good a look at that layup as they should. But, you know, that's where their bread and butter is for the most part. And then they kick it out for threes, and they take a lot of threes in a game. And, you know, some nights they go in, some nights they don't. I don't know if they had a three Tuesday night. I don't know if they made it. Maybe made one.
I think maybe one, or maybe as a free throw. But
yeah, they didn't. You know, they just didn't get anything to go from the outside that night. So, but one of the games earlier in the year, I noticed they shot 29 threes in the game. I mean, that's a lot of threes. And so, if they go in, great. But you gotta be making them. You got to make 8 or 9 of those in order to make that effective. So. Indianola's got to watch out for that. They got to be prepared for the drive, but also the fact that Pella Christian's going to be taking some threes right away, because that's just what they do. They don't seem to seek that 10, 12-foot jump shot in the lane like you and I both like to see them do more of, but they just don't seem like they've got that mentality that that's the shot that they want to take.
Yeah, and talking to Coach Dyke for the Eagles the other night, he mentioned, talking a little bit off the air about this matchup, you know, he said that this Indianola team is so dangerous because they've got 5 guards that can move and distribute the basketball so well. So, you know, it's going to be, like I said, I think the driving lane is going to be a huge thing in this one. I don't think it's the key to the game. I think really knocking down shots is the key, because I think that's, you know, the other night I know that Andrew Swadner put in our group chat when he set the score that Indianola couldn't knock down the 2 threes to tie it against Pella Christian the other night. I mean, they couldn't get anything going offensively, so I think knocking down the shots are our big keys to the game. But we're going to go ahead and take another break. We'll be back here with more pregame coverage of the Pella Christian and Indianola girls basketball game right after this on KNIA, KRLS, and the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
February is National Cancer Prevention Month. Nearly 1 in 2 men and 1 in 3 women will be diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime. It is important to know your personal risk factors that may increase the risk for developing cancer, such as family history, tobacco use, obesity, and more. The good news is that screening tests may find cancer early and may make cancer easier to treat successfully. Talk to your healthcare provider about which cancer screenings are right for you. For more information, go to pellahealth.org.
Pella Cinemas presents 80 for Brady, rated PG-13 and based on the true story of lifelong friends living life to the fullest. Jane Fonda and Sally Field star with Lily Tomlin and Rita Moreno as 4 best friend senior citizens determined to cheer on Tom Brady at the Super Bowl. Also showing at Pella Cinemas is A Man Called Otto, rated PG-13. Tom Hanks is the grumpiest man you'll ever meet, but his flighty neighbor unexpectedly brightens his world. For a list of showtimes, visit Pella-Cinemas.com and enjoy a movie at Pella Cinemas.
Jerry and Lucy Ellis of Pella recently built a new home with the help of Mike Blom with Cabinet Design and Wood Harbor Cabinetry. Lucy says Mike's showroom has options for any taste or budget.
I hadn't looked at tile or ceramic or anything like that for many years, and my goodness, the choices that you have, it's mind-boggling. But we love it. He has a very, very nice showroom.
Hi, I'm Mike Blom, the Cabinet Guy. Cabinet Design in Pella, where we expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations.
This is Dr. Tim Yoder with Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. February is National Pet Dental Month, and I'd like to encourage you to schedule an oral exam for your pet. All of our dental services are discounted during the month of February, including cleaning of the teeth, polishing of the teeth, and dental surgery where needed. Call today to schedule your pet's oral checkup at 628-4040 for Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, where your pet's good health is our #1 concern.
They're the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the veterinarians.
They take care of pets because they love them.
Spring will hopefully be here before you know it, and now is the time to make sure you're ready for all those spring cleaning needs, and McCoy True Value in Indianola has you covered. Get a Rubbermaid 32-gallon roughneck trash can for $24.99, a Quickie Professional Large Angle Broom for $9.99, and a 16-pack of Duracell AA or AAA batteries for $15.99. Stop by today and take advantage of these amazing bargains all February long. Thank you for choosing McCoy True Value, service with heart.
Here at U.S. Cellular, we are committed to making wireless and internet accessible to every family in every town we serve, especially in and around Pella. New prepaid plans with hotspot starting as low as $25 a month, and unlimited home internet plans now starting as low as $50 a month. Plus, you could qualify for a $30 monthly savings through the Affordable Connectivity Program. Come to Strawber Cellular for qualification and details. Strawber Cellular is your locally owned authorized agent for U.S. Cellular in downtown Pella.
We're back and ready to hand out more scholarship money in 2023. Community First Credit Union is awarding $50,000 in scholarships to our members who are planning to attend college or vocational school this fall. If that's you, apply today by visiting cfirstcu.com for a chance to earn free money towards your education. Deadline to submit your application is February 15th. Community First Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
What's in Champion Seed? All the best traits you can find in corn, soybeans, and most importantly, people. It's in the way we champion agronomy, matching seed traits to soil, right down to the county level. We select the best genetics from the top breeding programs, matching unique traits with your needs to maximize yield and protect against pests and disease.
I'm Jay Boat, your local Champion Seed dealer. Give me a call at 641-629-0120.
Welcome back here on KNIA and KRLS, as well as the Pella Christian YouTube channel. It's our continuing pregame coverage of the Pella Christian and Indianola girls basketball teams, as we're about 5 minutes away from getting the pregame festivities started. We take a look at tonight's colors of the game, presented by de Blumenhof. And we'll start with the visiting Indians. They're going to be wearing pink uniforms tonight with purple numbers and white trim. Purple and white trim on those jerseys as well. So again, the colors of the game for Indianola are pink tonight with the purple numbers and purple lettering with white trim. For the Eagles, it'll be the home white uniforms with the maroon and gold trim, as well as maroon numbers and lettering to go with that maroon and gold trim. Those are tonight's colors of the game, presented by de Blumenhof and Pella, the connoisseur of colors. You'll truly get what you pay for, and at de Blumenhof, you'll get your colors worth. Go ahead and take another timeout. Back after this on KNIA, KRLS, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Pep salad's pasta now. Pep up nachos, pizza, wow. You can pep up anything, pepperoni. Pep it up, it's the one and only. Pep it up, Hormel pepperoni.
Pella Motors, we won't be beat on price, period. So if you're looking for a great deal on a brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, and saving big money makes you happy, Pella Motors will not be beat on price, period.
Hi, I'm Carrie Blake with Fellows and Blake Financial. We help individuals, families, and businesses, both big and small, in 3 specific areas. The first is tax saving strategies. One of the best rates of return is saving on taxes. We also build comprehensive financial plans using our patented financial planning software. This allows our clients to live their best lives today while planning and preparing for the future. The final piece is estate preparation and estate protection. If you need some financial guidance or would like a second look at your plan, reach out to Brooke Martin or myself.
At Community First Credit Union, we want you to earn more so you can do more. For a limited time only, with a minimum of $10,000, open a 12-month certificate account at 4.25% APY. That is a 12-month certificate account at 4.25% APY. Come on, call or stop by your local branch to start earning more. Do more, because at C First, together is better. APY is annual percentage yield. Rate subject to change at any time. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Houston's on Main in Milo is home to Milo's best wood oven pizza. But it's not just pizza. From Spaghetti Mondays, Taco Tuesdays, to ribs on Fridays, as well as a full kids menu, adult beverages of every kind, Houston's on Main is the place to eat for everyone. Stop in and enjoy live music or have some fun with karaoke. There's something for everyone at Houston's on Main in Milo.
Thank you again for keeping us strong and growing. From our family here at Houston's, the home of Milo's best wood oven pizza.
Vision for Less has delivered free same-day speed for over 30 years because our local lens labs are full of experienced and passionate lab techs, not to mention advanced equipment needed for the job. Simply put, your glasses can be ready the same day at no additional cost to you. On top of that, nobody beats our everyday low prices. Get 2 pairs single vision starting under $40 or 2 pairs of progressive starting under $80. Your time is valuable and quality comes faster than you think when you shop at Vision for Less.
Thinking of buying a home and want to learn more? Start the process by attending a free home buying seminar with Marion County Bank. Join me, Diane Rosa, and our team of home loan experts on Saturday, March 4 from 10 to 11:30 at either our Pella or Knoxville Bank locations. Our Home Starts Here seminar will cover industry and rate trends, available grant funds, loan programs, and more. RSVP by visiting our Facebook page, MarionCountyBank.com, or by giving us a call. Home Starts Here at Marion County Bank, Equal Housing Lender Member FDIC.
When you turn on the water or use electricity, you count on it. If it's not working, it's a problem. You shouldn't expect anything less from another critically important utility, the internet. Pella Fiber knows that in today's world, the internet needs to work. You count on it. Fiber internet is the most reliable option available. There are no data caps or throttling, and every home gets a gig for just $75 a month. So when Pella Fiber customers go to use the internet, it works, and it's fast. Count on it. Visit PellaFiber.com to learn more and get signed up today.
Welcome back here on KNIA, KRLS.com. And I just am realizing this was poorly timed as we're going to get our national anthem and pregame prayer in. So we're going to go ahead and take another short timeout here on KNIA, KRLS, and the Pella Christian YouTube channel. And we'll be back with the starting lineups when we get everything settled with pregame festivities right after this on KNIA and KRLS.
Here at US Cellular, we are committed to making wireless and internet accessible to every family in every town we serve, especially in and around Pella. New prepaid plans with hotspot starting as low as $25 a month, and unlimited home internet plans now starting as low as $50 a month. Plus, you could qualify for a $30 monthly savings through the Affordable Connectivity Program. Come to Strawber Cellular for qualification and details. Strawber Cellular is your locally owned authorized agent for US Cellular in downtown Pella.
It's tax season, and H&R Block is here to make it a season worth celebrating. Whether you choose to file in person, virtually, or via drop-off, you'll get upfront, transparent pricing and expert help from tax pros that average a decade of experience. Plus, H&R Block's max refund guarantee means you'll ring in the season by getting every dollar you deserve. File your way with H&R Block, and tax season will feel just as good as all your favorite seasons. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
Visit H&R Block, Pella, Oskaloosa.
When it gets cold outside, that just means it's time to warm up inside, and what better place to warm up than at Krause Cafe in Indianola. Their warm, welcoming, friendly atmosphere will have you feeling right at home while enjoying some of the best homestyle cooking you've ever had, such as their famous cherry pie, which has won multiple awards and been featured in numerous publications. So when you're looking for that warm, welcoming place to enjoy a great homestyle meal, visit Krause Cafe in Indianola today. Check them out on Facebook for all their monthly meal deals and have yourself one of the best homestyle meals around at Krause Cafe in Indianola.
With our upgraded Cardtrol gas pumps at Two Rivers Cooperative in Pella, we now have more fuel choices than ever before. Our standard pumps now offer Unleaded Plus, Unleaded 88, E85, and premium gas. And our diesel pump has 5 different diesel blends available. Our pumps are also faster than ever, with no waiting for the pumps to prime. But one thing hasn't changed. Our Two Rivers Local Card users still save 4 cents on every gallon every time they fill up. Thank you for supporting Pella's only locally owned gas station at Two Rivers Cooperative.
Welcome back here on KNIA, KRLS, and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel as we get our starting lineup for tonight's contest between the Pella Christian and Indianola girls, starting with the starting lineups presented by Godfather's Pizza Express. For Indianola, it will be a sophomore forward, number 23, Dana Blake, a freshman guard, number 13, Lauren Olson, a junior guard, number 11, Bren Bishop, a sophomore guard, number 24, Zoe Belt, and a senior guard, number 4, Emily Naughton. Those are tonight's starting lineups presented by Godfather's Pizza Express. They have the right starting lineup for any situation, offering both takeout and sit-down dining. Come in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner and get a pizza to share with the family at Godfather's Pizza Express. Tonight's starting lineup is presented by Minninga Pest Control for your Pella Christian Eagles. It'll be a sophomore forward, number 3, Chloe Heisman, a senior guard, number 13, Jocelyn Terpstra, a sophomore guard, number 15, Faith Kakmarinsky, a senior forward, number 20, Anna Evelyn, and a senior guard, number 21, Carly Anderson. Those are tonight's starting lineups presented by Minninga Pest Control. Sean and his team want to kill your bugs. 1 second. There we go.
Call 628-3198. Minninga Pest Control.
That wraps up pregame coverage here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth, where it's Tyler Crabb and Wynn Veenstra coming to you from the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth as we get ready for tonight's opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply. And it will be Dana Blake and Anna Evelyn jumping in the center circle for tonight's opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply. So our referee makes his way to the center circle, and the opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply, your only locally owned lumberyard and building material supplier in Pella, is won by Indianola. It's Emily Naughton off of a screen to the left side, kicks to Belt, who will flip up the floater from just outside the lane on the left side, and Indianola leads 2-0 with 20 seconds into the game.
Yeah, good attacking of the zone right there. Got right into the seam and just put it up before the defenders could close on her.
Ball into the hands of Faith Kakmarinsky in the right corner. Swings around to Chloe Heisman. Looking inside for Faith Kakmarinsky and tipped out of bounds off of the Indians.
Man-to-man out of Indianola, and Pella Christian's going to have to figure out how to attack the basket.
Inbound goes to Evelyn on the left elbow, looking for Terpstra down low, and it stays with the Eagles.
Ooh.
And
I think
Jocelyn,
there, yeah.
as I say, Jocelyn got a reacted shock there. So 7:22 to go in the first quarter. Score remains 2-0 Indianola. As Anna Evelyn again with the ball on the left elbow. Will kick to Chloe Heisman and back out top to Carly Anderson. Jocelyn Terpstra at the top of the key. She drives, tried to get a shot off before the shot clock. Wasn't able to do it, and it is a turnover there for the Eagles.
Well, again, just not realizing that the ball had never hit the rim, and shot clock was about to expire, and did get it off, but just not quite in time.
Emily Naughton bringing the ball up the court here for Indianola. Kicks to Lauren Olson. Into the elbow to Belt. Looking inside, they go to Bren Bishop. Ball swings to the elbow for Belt, and she'll knock down the jumper from the left elbow. She's 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah.
Knocked down all 4 points in this contest here, just over a minute in.
Free throw line extended and ready to catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Ball into the hands of Evelyn. Now back to Jocelyn Terpstra. 6:38 to play in quarter number 1. Faith Kakmarinsky drives, kicks to Chloe Heisman. Jocelyn Terpstra thought about the 3. Instead, Eagles swinging around into the hands of Faith Kakmarinsky on the left wing. She'll drive, was looking for the corner for Chloe Heisman, and well overshot the pass out of bounds.
And I realized there was a double team coming there, but same thing. After she got around that initial defender, she could have put up the little 8-foot floater instead of making that pass.
So Emily Naughton on the right wing kicks to the corner for Bishop, and Bishop turns it over on looking for Belt, and then Carly Anderson on the fast break loses the ball off of her foot, and it's a third Eagles turnover.
Yeah, being bumped all the way down, and no call on the foul there, and then she dribbled it off her foot as she got close to the basket.
Yeah, tough break there for the Eagles. 4-0 Indianola leads with 6:02 to play in the first quarter. Zoe Belt looking for Bishop in the corner, and on the drive down the right side of the lane there, it was Lauren Olson who got fouled. Foul goes on Anna Evelyn, her first and the first foul of the game on either team.
Going to give her shots. I thought it came awfully quick in the drive to be giving her shots, but.
So first free throw there by Lauren Olson is off the mark, and so Zoe Belt still the only girl to score in this contest so far. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic, and now Lauren Olson cracks the scoreboard. Indianola 5-0. That's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic.
They're the veterinarians.
On the other end, it's Carly Anderson on the right wing, giving to Jocelyn Terpstra. She'll look to drive down the right side. We'll get the roll, and we'll call that tonight's drive to the basket, presented by Pingle's Home Store. Drive on over to Pingle's Home Store on the northwest corner of the square in Pella and find out how you can score with a variety of furniture, flooring, and more.
Wasn't the prettiest of shots, but she got it up off the glass, and therefore it fell in.
Yeah, got a nice roll on it, too, as the pass from Bishop looking for Dana Blake was tipped out of bounds by the Eagles. Emily Naughton will be the inbounder here for Indianola. Inbounds to Dana Blake on the left side. Ball swings back to Naughton's hands on the right side. And ball into the hands of Zoe Belt now on the left wing. Looking inside, back outside to Belt. Belt steps in and kicks outside. Dana Blake off the mark on a three, and it ends up in an Indianola turnover there.
It was a great pass if she'd have done it about 5 or 6 seconds sooner, because they'd have got a put-back basket.
Yeah, I think it was Naughton was on the backside there. Would have had the cleanup bucket. It's Carly Anderson on the left wing. She's going to drive all the way to the basket. High arcing shot is off the back iron there. And Emily Naughton running the other way. Pass behind Lauren Olson. Indians able to retain the possession, though. And Emily Naughton wide open for three, and she'll knock that down as Indianola goes up 8-2 here with 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, just let her stand there, and she made him pay for it.
Ball into the hands of Carly Anderson in the left corner. Surveying, kicks up top to Chloe Heisman, who's now going to drive right to the basket, and a blocking foul, count it, and one. Chloe Heisman will say there's some confusion there. Naughton picks up the foul. Should be a one-shot foul. They said it was a two-shot foul initially, but they gave her the basket, and so a big and one there for the Eagles, cuts the lead in half, and a chance to make it just a three-point game.
I thought she had pretty good position. I'm not sure that was a very good call by the officials, but Pella Christian will take all the help they can get here.
Yeah, that they will. We've got our first substitution of the game as well for Indianola.
No.
Heisman's free throw did go in, but off of the rope above the basket.
I don't think the rope made it change anything either. It just nicked it just enough that it's out of play at that point. We got to get rid of that there safety strap.
That we do. Into the game is, never mind, we'll look at a second as the Eagles get a turnover here. And a three-pointer by Faith Kakmarinsky. Tonight's Raise the Roof moment of the game presented by Randall Roofing. It is the Eagles trail by just one. A great start for the Eagles here in this contest.
Well, Faith came down the floor wanting the basketball, and she caught the ball ready to shoot it, and she was well outside the three-point arc and still knocked it down.
And it's I believe They're going to say it's Indianola basketball. Nearly another turnover there as they were trying to get the ball to Bryn Bishop, who will now come out of the game for Tessa Grip. I thought it was there was a sub earlier. Looks like Lauren Olson's out of the game. Abby Kluver is into the game. That's who I was missing a minute ago. And the ball in the hands of number 22, Grip now. Freshly into the game, and the Eagles force another turnover. Carly Anderson the other way, kicks to Jocelyn Terpstra, who got blocked by Naughton on the layup. The other way, and it's number 23, Dana Blake, laying it in. And let's go ahead and call that tonight's Drive to the Basket, presented by Z's Eatery and Draft House. Stop in and make sure to enjoy some of the best food in Indianola at the best prices. Fill up at Z's Eatery and Draft House before the next big game. And another turnover here by the Eagles. So 4 turnovers apiece in the early going of this contest.
Yeah, that other one, when Jocelyn had a layup, but she was able to catch up to her and block it from behind and turned it around and went down for a layup. A big turnaround right there for Indianola.
Ball swings into the hands of Kluver in the left corner. Now up top to Naughton, left open for 3, and she'll knock down another one. That's her second of the game. And let's call that tonight's Raise the Roof moment of the game, presented by the Indianola YMCA. No matter where you are on your journey, the Y is where you could be, belong, and become. Explore their offerings to discover new ways to connect to your purpose, potential, and each other at your Indianola YMCA. Karis Fickert kicks to Carly Anderson into the corner for Maggie Heinen. Pass up top for Jocelyn Terpstra is taken away by Emily Naughton. She'll pull up in the mid-range on the right side and knock it down. She's 3 for 3 on the night for 8 points as Indianola now takes an 8-point lead, 15-7, with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 1.
Yeah, it was so close to being 9-8 Pella Christian, and all of a sudden it's 15-7 the other way.
And a foul going to be called here on the Indians on the other end of the floor. That one going against number 14, Abby Kluver. That's her first. Team's second foul. Anna Evelyn back into the game for Carly Anderson. Kluver and Kluver and Blake coming out of the game now, as back into the game come, I believe it's Lauren Olson, and a turnover there by the Eagles. And on the other end, layup off the mark by number 11, Bryn Bishop, who came back into the game there off of another Eagles turnover. And Anna Evelyn just picked up her second foul, and the second foul on Pella Christian. So a rough break there as Evelyn returns to the game and immediately picks up the second foul.
Yeah, and just not smart passing on the offensive end. I mean, you can't afford those lazy passes like that to get picked off and lead to runouts.
Ball into the corner, number 11, Bryn Bishop off the mark on a 3. Rebounded by the Indians, though, and they will reset. Ball into the hands of Emily Naughton in the right corner. Up top, it's going to be Lauren Olson driving, kicking, and a 3 is left short by Tessa Grip. And Pella Christian with the rebound, running the other way. Ooh, and Terpstra kicks to Kakmarinsky, but had Heinen open in the corner. Anna Evelyn up top, kicks to Terpstra. She'll give to Kakmarinsky on the right side. Up top to Heinen. Back to Kakmarinsky. Off of a screen to Heinen. And it looks like a miscommunication as Terpstra went to cut, and Kakmarinsky didn't expect the cut and threw it away.
Yeah, and those are the costly errors that just really, really cause problems for this Pella Christian team. They've got to cut them down.
Yeah, 50 seconds to go in the first quarter here. 15-7, Indianola leads Pella Christian. Ball into the hands of Naughton up top. Thought about the 3, instead kicks to Zoe Belt. Champion seed game reset, 35 seconds to play in quarter number 1. As Emily Naughton lays it in for her 10th point of the contest and makes it 17-7 Indianola here. That's a champion seed game reset. Jocelyn Terpstra across half court. Kicks to Maggie Heinen. Able to run it down after it went off of her fingertips. Evelyn drives and travels, and that is turnover number 8 for Pella Christian here in quarter number 1.
You know, and if Anna stops her dribble there and then spins back to her left, she gets an easy shot. Instead, she keeps on going with the momentum and gets called for the travel.
And Zoe Belt on the other end knocks down a 3 from the left corner. 20-7, Indianola. Terpstra didn't get the 3 off at the buzzer. And so Pella Christian trails Indianola 20-7 after a quarter of play. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back here on KRLS, KNIA, and the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Are you looking for a job in which you know you are making a difference in your community? You're in luck. TRM Disposal in Indianola is currently hiring for route drivers. They offer competitive pay, paid vacation, paid holidays, comprehensive benefits, simple IRA with company match, and company uniforms. A minimum of a Class B CDL with air brakes is required. Applicants must have a clean driving record and be able to successfully complete a pre-employment drug screening and background check. Apply at trmdisposal.com/careers and start making a difference in your community today.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Ask me, Chad Klein, at the Burduff Agency in Pella, if auto owners make sense for you.
Welcome back here on KNIA, KRLS, and the Pella Christian YouTube channel inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. Indianola leading Pella Christian 20-7 after one quarter of play. Our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard today. We're the only game on the airwaves tonight, 20-7. Again, Indianola on top of Pella Christian in the second quarter. We'll also be awaiting results of the Knoxville boys against Bondurant Farrar, Twin Cedars girls versus Seymour, Melcher Dallas girls versus Mormon Trail, and the PCM boys versus East Marshall. Though that is our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Jocelyn Terpstra driving for Pella Christian into the lane and gets fouled through heavy defense there.
Yeah,
third foul on Indianola, first on Blake.
And that drive is available to every one of the girls, and just Jocelyn's the only one that seems like she's got the confidence to take that and draw that contact.
So Chloe Heisman into the game, and so is Carly Anderson for Fickert and Heinen. And Terpstra knocks down free throw number 1. And second free throw good for Terpstra as well. So make it 20-19 Indianola, 7.5 to go in the second quarter. Ball into the hands of Bishop. Ball swings to number 13, Lauren Olson in the corner. She travels with it. Just the 5th turnover on the Indians. 8 for Pella Christian in that first half, so they're going to be looking to step things up here in the second half, or in the second quarter, taking care of the basketball a little bit better. And as we say that, it's another turnover there as number 13, Lauren Olson, took the ball away from Faith Kakmarinsky and got fouled on the fast break by Kakmarinsky. First on Kakmarinsky, third foul on Pella Christian.
Yeah, that was just really good defense there by Indianola. The pass was thrown with some conviction, and Indianola was able to read it and step in front of it.
First free throw good there from Olson. She's 2 for 3 at the line now. Second free throw here is good as well. So 3 for 4 is Olson as Indianola takes a 22-9 lead on Pella Christian. Jocelyn Terpstra able to get it to Carly Anderson as she lost her footing. Working on Naughton. Naughton pokes the ball away. Able to get it to Kakmarinsky. Now to Anna Evelyn. Ball swings into the hands of Terpstra. Kicks to Anna Evelyn. And jumper from inside the free throw area is off the mark, but rebounded by Chloe Heisman. Carly Anderson will drive. Shot high off the glass, off the mark. Run down by Abby Kluver. And on the other end, to the basket, laying it in is Lauren Olson. That's her first field goal of the game, but it's her, let's see, that is 5 points for her on the night. She'll go to the line for a chance to make it 6 as Anna Evelyn just picked up foul number 3 here on senior night for the Eagles. Free throw was off the mark there from Olson and out of bounds off of Indianola. Evelyn will take a seat.
Well, the rebound came down right to Evelyn, threw her hands, hit her on the head. Then the Indianola girl tried to grab it and knocked it out of bounds.
Jocelyn Terpstra going to drive to the left, kicks to the short corner for Maggie Heinen. Her shot is off the mark and rebounded by Indianola. And on the other end, they were looking for Olsen inside, and the ball tipped out of bounds by Faith Kakmarinsky. As Zoe Belt and Tessa Grip comes back into the game for Kluver and Bishop. And off the inbound pass, the Indians found Grip, who couldn't lay it in. And so Indianola still with a 24-9 lead with 6:07 to play in the second quarter. Jocelyn Terpstra with the basketball for Pella Christian. Was looking for Faith Kakmarinsky. Ball poked out of bounds by Olsen.
Well, just Indianola's got hands in the passing lanes all over the place, and Pella Christian has to recognize they got to make some ball fakes and get them out of the way.
Kakmarinsky got it to Anderson. Terpstra looking to drive down the right side. A tough look for Terpstra is off the mark and rebounded by, I believe that was Grip, who grabbed the board. And Emily Naughton's going to go to the basket, and Terpstra's going to get called for the reach.
On the floor, so it's a non-shooting foul.
That's the 5th foul on the Eagles as a team, first on Terpstra. Naughton, the inbounder, able to get it inside for Dana Blake, who couldn't convert on the layup, and rebounded by Maggie Heinen. Faith Kakmarinsky kicked ahead to Chloe Heisman, who kicked back out to Maggie Heinen for 3, and it went in and out.
That's a good-looking shot. I thought that one was in and just caught a little bit of iron and kicked it out.
Had a good ball movement here by Indianola. Naughton going to drive the baseline, and she'll lay it up and in. She's a perfect 5 for 5 here in half number 1 for 12 points.
Yeah, and 2 of those were threes, weren't they? So
yeah. Yep, 2 threes, 3 twos. The inverse numbers there. Carly Anderson with the basketball on the right wing to Faith Kakmarinsky on the left wing. Dribbles over to the right wing, kicks to Terpstra, who's going to fire a deep 3 off the mark, but ran it down and got her own miss and lays it in as the Eagles break double figures here, 26-11, 4:45 to play in the second quarter.
Yeah, that was unusual for Indianola to go to sleep like they did there and just let her crash in and get her own board.
Zoe Belt drove, tried to take a jumper from the mid-range on the left corner there. Chloe Heisman blocked it. That's Zoe Belt's first miss of the game, as Dana Blake will check out of the game here. And back into the game comes Bryn Bishop, who has the basketball now for the Indians, and kicks to Emily Naughton. Naughton looking to drive, kicks to Belt. Belt, 3-pointer off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Carly Anderson, but lost the basketball. And Naughton now gets to the basket and traveled before she could.
Ooh, I'm not sure she did.
With it. I think she drug the pivot foot.
Maybe
I think
slid it, yeah.
Yeah, I think the pivot foot slid. It wasn't a lot, I will say that.
Yeah, that was a lot of traffic. She didn't go that far, but must have slid the foot.
Yeah, so 26-11 is the Indianola lead over Pella Christian with 4:10 to play. Karis Ficker in the middle of the lane. Kicks to a cutting Maggie Heinen, who will lay it in for her first 2 points of the game. Cuts the Indianola lead in half, 26-13, 4 minutes to play in the second quarter.
That was nice movement without the basketball and good passing. Pella Christian needs a lot more of that.
Terpstra with a near steal there, not able to secure it though. And now driving, it is Lauren Olsen having her shot blocked. Found Naughton in the corner though, and first miss of the night for Emily Naughton. Terpstra drives to the left side, was trying to find Karis Fickert.
Well, expected Karis to move into the lane, and she should have, but she just stood there.
Ball back out, and Brent Bishop going to try a 3 off the mark and rebounded by the Indians. Ball into the hands of Zoe Belt now. Belt kicks to Lauren Olsen, and we're going to get a vision for last time out here by Coach Jeff Jansen in Indianola. We'll take it with them. We'll be back here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA, KRLS right after this.
Even a mild winter can take a toll on your roof. Between the freeze and the thaw, you may need new shingles. Certainly, if you're going to get new shingles, you're going to get CertainTeed shingles from Dutch Mill Supply in Pella. CertainTeed Roofing offers a wide array of residential roofing shingle options.
Dutch Mill Supply, located in Pella, is your only locally owned, one-stop, full-service lumberyard and building material supplier. My name is Joshua Payne. My staff and I are here daily for professional service from the guy next door. Our product line is diverse, and we'll get you what you need quickly and at a competitive price.
Let's face it, in Iowa, when it comes to winter weather, you never know what you're going to get. Wouldn't it be nice to know that whatever's happening outside, your furnace is prepared to handle it? With quality plumbing, heating, and air conditioning by your side, you'll have the confidence to know you'll have that quality warmth inside all winter long. So when it comes to staying warm this winter, call Joe at Quality Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, your local Rheem dealer in Indianola.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA, KRLS. And while we were away, Emily Naughton knocked down another three for Indianola. That's her third of the game as Karis Fickert had the ball taken away.
She thought it went off her leg, and I did too, but the officials gave it to him.
That they did.
But
Chloe
I
Heisman out of the
like
game.
to see the aggressive drive to the basket there by her. She doesn't normally do that.
Inbound to Maggie Heinen here for Faith Kakmarinsky. Heinen came back into the game here.
There you go.
For Chloe Heisman, I believe it was. Or no, Faith Kakmarinsky came back into the game for Chloe Heisman. Maggie Heinen drives to the basket, got fouled by Lauren Olson. That's her first foul and the team's fourth foul. Heinen free throw is off the left.
Not close.
Yeah.
Wide left.
Yeah. I was trying to find the way to describe it.
Hits the backboard. We'll give her that.
Say it was just a bit outside.
That's better.
That one goes.
Yeah,
She
you
gets
can
the
see that
second
one.
one.
On the way it was going to go in.
Yeah, 29-14, Indianola on top of Pella Christian with 2:38 to play in the second quarter. Ball into the hands of Zoe Belt. She's going to drive. Was looking for Kluver, Abby Kluver on the right wing. Overshot it. Champion seed game reset. 2:32 to go in the second quarter. Indianola leads Pella Christian 29-14. That's a champion seed game reset. Champion seed with local dealer J. Bow is an independently owned and regionally focused seed company that strives to build and maintain the broadest portfolio of genetics and traits. Champion seed. They only champion the best. Ball into the hands of Karis Fickert near the free throw line. Kicks to Maggie Heinen. And 3 seconds in the lane by Karis Fickert.
She never left the lane. She was there almost 3 seconds when she caught it. The ref did the right thing, no count while she's holding the ball. But as soon as she passed it out, it was an automatic 3-second call.
Yeah, so Emily Naughton here with the basketball now for Indianola. She'll kick to Abby Kluver. Ball into the hands of Zoe Belt near the free throw line. Back to Naughton, who got a little ahead of herself. Back to Kluver, to Belt. Naughton, open look from three, and she'll knock down three-pointer number 4.
Everything she's putting up from out there is going in.
Yeah, only missed 1 3. Faith Kakmarinsky with the basketball here for Pella Christian. Kicks to Carly Anderson as the lead is 32-14 Indianola. Faith Kakmarinsky is fouled by Abby Kluver. That's the 5th on the Indians. 2nd on Kluver. Faith Kakmarinsky, the inbounder here for the Eagles, will give to Jocelyn Terpstra near half court. And off of the screen from Karis Fickert. And Terpstra goes all the way to the basket. Can't get the roll, but gets fouled. Foul goes on number 11, Bryn Bishop, her first, team 6th.
Not a lot of contact there either. She had pretty good, clear path to the basket. I would have thought she might have made that one.
Yeah, it looked like maybe a foot just stepped into the lane there, and that's what they got, was too wide of a base.
But her layup there, it comes from kind of low. She kind of two-hand shoots that layup, and it makes it a little difficult to get a good angle up there. It'd be nice if she could figure out how to get that up with her one hand.
Both free throws good for Terpstra there. 32-16 now the score. As the ball goes to Dana Blake and into the hands of Naughton. Had it poked away by Terpstra, but got it back. So a minute 12 to go in the second quarter. 32-16 is the score. Ball into the hands of Zoe Belt now on the left corner. Back up top to Emily Naughton. Naughton looks to drive. Flips up the runner over Heinen, and she knocks down yet another shot.
She is having a night. 20 points.
Yeah, 20 points in the first half nonetheless. 34-16. Carly Anderson to Maggie Heinen, and her three is off the mark, rebounded by Bren Bishop. Emily Naughton to Zoe Belt. Belt gonna drive, and the ball knocked away by Maggie Heinen. 8th turnover for the Indians. Faith Kagmarinsky kicks to Terpstra. Now to Anderson to Maggie Heinen. Heinen gonna drive to the basket, and she'll lay it up and in. That is point number 5 for Maggie Heinen here in half number 1. 34-18 the score. 15 seconds to play in the second quarter.
Well, I just like the aggressive moves to the basket, which we haven't seen for a long time. It's nice to see him doing that.
Yeah, the pass there from Blake to Bishop is off the mark. Turnover number 9 on Indianola now.
7.8 seconds. See if they can get the ball up the floor quick and get a shot off.
Yeah, Terpstra quickly pushes, kicks to Maggie Heinen. Three-pointer is short off the mark and out of bounds off of Karis Fickert. It was a good look and looked like it was straight on, but just short.
Yep, I had a good line on it. Looked like it was going to go in, but it was short.
Yep, Indianola just lets the clock run out as they take a 34-18 lead into halftime. We'll step away. We'll be back here on KNIA, KRLS, and the Pella Christian YouTube channel inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth.
Spring will hopefully be here before you know it, and now is the time to make sure you're ready for all those spring cleaning needs, and McCoy True Value in Indianola has you covered. Get a Rubbermaid 32-gallon roughneck trash can for $24.99, a Quickie Professional Large Angle Broom for $9.99, and a 16-pack of Duracell AA or AAA batteries for $15.99. Stop by today and take advantage of these amazing bargains all February long. Thank you for choosing McCoy True Value, service with heart.
This is Megan at Pingle's Home Store in Pella. We have a variety of products at a variety of prices for a variety of people. Come visit us today and see what we can do for you. Whether it's flooring, a new mattress, or freshening up your room with new furniture and decor. We promise we have the services you need, including our interior designer on staff. Real people, real service, real dependability at Pingle's Home Store. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram or stop in. We're located off the square at 911 Broadway in historic downtown Pella.
Well, what does it say?
My crystal ball tells me fortune favors the brand.
Fortune favors the brand?
That's right, fortune favors the brand.
We have been thinking about refreshing our company's branding and identity, but I have no idea where to even start.
My crystal ball is showing me a name, but that'll be another $35.
Don't leave your brand up to chance. Call Brand Appeal for all your branding, print, web, interactive, and video needs.
Brand Appeal. Jump on the brand wagon.
Grow strong with us, Lighton State Bank, Lighton State Bank.
Hi, this is Shannon at Lighton State Bank. We're excited to announce that we bumped up our rate on our Lighton interest account to 3.56% APY. If you'd like to earn up to $534 annually for doing simple things like signing up for e-statements, paying bills by ACH, and swiping your card a dozen times per month, our rewards account might be perfect for you. Lighton State Bank, member FDIC.
Thinking of buying a home and want to learn more? Start the process by attending a free home buying seminar with Marion County Bank. Join me, Diane Rosa, and our team of home loan experts on Saturday, March 4 from 10 to 11:30 at either our Pella or Knoxville Bank locations. Our Home Starts Here seminar will cover industry and rate trends, available grant funds, loan programs, and more. RSVP by visiting our Facebook page, MarionCountyBank.com, or by giving us a call. Home Starts Here at Marion County Bank, Equal Housing Lender member FDIC.
Hey, this is Nate at Cabin Coffee, Indianola. Come enjoy our family-friendly indoor setting. Get cozy by the fireplace with your favorite drink and play a board game. Need a relaxed space to have your next meeting? Or just want to catch up with your favorite people? In a hurry? Swing through our drive-thru. Cabin Coffee, Indianola has it all for you. Come see us Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Don't forget to register to be the next Cabin Coffee fan of the game during the Indianola basketball broadcast. Cabin Coffee, Indianola.
Win winter with the Toro Power Clear Single Stage Snowblower that is loaded with power in a compact size. They are easily maneuverable and clear snow down to the pavement. Get your power clear at DeRuyter Lawn Equipment in Pella. Toro, America's #1 snowblower brand.
Weather any storm with the Toro Flex Force electric snowblower that has the most powerful 60-volt battery in its class. Plus, you get the same rugged construction as Toro's gas-powered models. Get your Flex Force snowblower at DeRuyter Lawn Equipment. Toro, America's #1 snowblower brand.
As part of our commitment to community, Pella Cooperative Electric is proud to award $1,000 scholarships to area high school seniors. If you're a high school senior in our service territory and your family receives electricity from us, check with your guidance counselor or visit our website for details. Application deadline is February 28th for Pella area students and March 17th for all other schools. Looking out for you, we're Pella Cooperative Electric.
Welcome back here on the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. And Indianola with a 34-18 lead here at the halftime break. I do want to mention our fans of the game here. Congratulations to Amy Welch, our fan of the game for Indianola, presented by Cabin Coffee Company. She has won a free $25 gift certificate. If you'd like to be our fan of the game, stop by Cabin Coffee Company to register and then listen to our next Indianola broadcast to see if you're the fan of the game, presented by Cabin Coffee Company. For Pella Christian, Delivery.com is the restaurant delivery service in Pella with great local restaurants like George's, Canaritos, Yamato, Liberty Street Kitchen, Dutch Fix, and more. And you can have fresh food delivered right to your home or business for lunch or dinner, just like Joey Mitchell did. He's tonight's fan of the game and has won a $10 gift certificate towards his next order. Try Delivery.com this week, then listen to our next broadcast to see if you're the fan of the game, presented by Delivery.com. Also, tonight's game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Windmill Print and Stitch in Pella. Windmill Print and Stitch is a locally owned decorated apparel company right here in Pella. They're a proud partner of BSN Sports. If you need apparel for your team or business, call Phil Hemming with BSN Sports at 620-8337 or stop into the BSN Sports Windmill Print and Stitch office on Southeast 14th Street in Pella. In case you missed it, presented by the Petronarians win. It's been the Emily Naughton show tonight for Indianola. 20 points here in half number one.
Yeah, you take away her points, and you know this is a competitive game for Pella Christian. But she's just had a tremendous first half and deadly from three-point range, and along with a couple of little floaters inside the lane. So did a nice job offensively to really carry this Indianola team. And Pella Christian just hasn't had the answer for getting out there to guard her.
Yeah, we mentioned 20 points, 8 of 9 shooting, too, in the first half. Just a phenomenal night for her.
Pretty hard to lose when you're making all but one shot and a half.
Yep, and so that is, in case you missed it, presented by the Petronarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic, our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. We seem to have misplaced it. Our score, 34-18 at halftime. We'll have the boys contest following this. The Knoxville boys versus Bondurant Farrar. Twin Cedars girls versus Seymour. Central and Simpson men's wrestling. PCM boys basketball against East Marshall. Melcher Dallas Mormon Trail. Those are the games we're looking at out for. It's our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Marion County's financial leaders, Marion County Bank, with offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Melcher Dallas, are serving you a building community across the county. Inside the numbers, delivered by Pella Fiber. For the Eagles, Jocelyn Terpstra with 8 points in that first half on 3 of 7 shooting. Faith Kakmarinsky, 3 points. Carly Anderson, no points. And Evelyn, no points. 2 points for Chloe Heisman, 5 for Maggie Heinen. For Indianola, 20 points for Emily Naughton, 7 for Zoe Belt, 2 for Dana Blake, 5 for Lauren Olson, none for Bryn Bishop or Tessa Grepp. As those are the girls who have attempted shots. It's inside the numbers, delivered by Pella Fiber. Where every home gets a gig, join today at PellaFiber.com. Second half adjustments presented by Details Plus Collision Center. For Indianola, I think it's just don't turn the ball over. I think turnovers is the one thing.
They've had a few, almost unforced errors, just long cross-court passes, some things that they shouldn't be doing, and maybe, especially with a comfortable lead and looking at the tournament trail, maybe they try to attack the basket a little bit more, try to solve this Pella Christian defense and get some good looks on the inside and not rely on that three-point shot quite as much as they have so far in this game, because, you get into tournaments and not hitting those against some good teams down the tournament trail, you might not come out with a victory like you'd like.
Yeah, and so that's our second half adjustments presented by Details Plus Collision Center. Remember, when you need auto body repair, the difference between one shop And the next are the Little Details Detail Plus Collision Center in Indianola. Second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service for the Eagles. Got to stop turning the ball over. 11 turnovers in the first half, kind of what we were talking about with Indianola. A lot of those Eagles just not hanging on to the basketball. They got to do a better job of that here in half number 2.
Take care of the basketball, but what I was encouraged about was the fact that Heinen and Fickerts both drove the basket in a couple of opportunities. You know, they got to get more people to step up and do that, and just be aggressive in there, put up a shot. If nothing else, draw the foul and get to the free throw line. And so they did a better job of that later in the quarter, and that was encouraging to see. They need to do a whole lot more of that, take some of the pressure off of Jocelyn, and don't rely on that outside shot.
Yep, that's our second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service. One of the quickest ways to adjust the look of your home is with the new garage door from...
We're the gurus of garage doors, DeYoung Door Service in Pella.
You've been listening to the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show for tires, front end work. There's no appointment oil change and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. Back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA, KRLS. Right after this.
Are you living with pain or movement issues? Exercises and stretches aren't working? You're not alone. Hi, this is Laura, a care coordinator at Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy in Pella. I see many clients come in with your same story. They want to get back to doing what they love. I also get to see them more hope-filled than ever, getting back to living with less pain and more movement. If you're looking for a happy ending to your story, call us at 621-0230 or visit kineticedgept.com today.
With over 30 years of experience, Parker Signs is widely known throughout the Midwest for their solutions to signage. Using the most innovative process in the industry today, they will work with you from design conception through fabrication to provide you with the highest quality product possible. When other sign makers find a challenge beyond their capability, they recommend Parker Signs. Call John today at 515-962-0330. Parker Signs and Graphics, a proud supporter of Indianola High School athletics. Go Indians!
February is American Heart Month, and the perfect time to think about loving your heart. Hi, I'm Julie Waltenberger, Cardiac Rehab Coordinator at Knoxville Hospital and Clinics. If you've had a heart attack or other heart problem, our personalized cardiac rehab program can help you recover, prevent future heart problems, and educate you on heart-healthy habits. For more information on the cardiac rehab program at Knoxville Hospital and Clinics, call me at 641-842-1558.
Welcome back here on KNIA and KRLS. As we start the second half, Emily Naughton missed the three. It was rebounded by Pella Christian. Jocelyn Terpstra and Faith Kagmarinsky had a miscommunication. There's Kagmarinsky threw it into the backcourt to Terpstra. Results in an Eagles turnover. Zoe Belt now for three for Indianola off the mark. And Terpstra is going to be fouled by Lauren Olson. That'll be Olson's second, team's first. As the Eagles get a break there. As the two girls who were on fire there in the first half,
both
off the mark.
Yeah. Well, Pella Christian done a nice job with that zone defense the first two times down the floor here, but unfortunately they turned the one away where they could have possibly had a fast break basket. Now they get their second opportunity here.
That they do. Chloe Heisman looking to drive now, kicks to Anna Evelyn at the top of the key. Evelyn steps in and gives to Anderson on the left wing. Kagmarinsky drives, or not Kagmarinsky, Terpstra drives down the right side of the lane. Can't get the shot to roll in, and Naughton the other way for Indianola gets to the basket, and she'll lay it in. 22 for Emily Naughton tonight.
Yeah, Anna stopped her from going straight on, but you know, not very many girls are going to go straight on. You got to figure out which side they're going to go to and take it away. She let her go right around her.
Kagmarinsky on the right wing for Pella Christian. She'll go off a screen from Anna Evelyn and knock down a three. 36-21.
Big basket there. Maybe you get a little confidence and get some shots to go.
Yeah, Indianola with a 36-21 lead, 6:14 to play in the second quarter. Naughton drives, kicks to Belt, left corner. Her three off the front of the rim, rebounded by Heisman. Kagmarinsky is going to go right to the basket on the right side and will be fouled. I think it's going to go on Belt.
That was, again, a nice drive to the basket. The defense didn't stop you, so keep going. And at worst, you're going to get the foul.
That actually went on Lauren Olson. That's her third, team second. So two quick ones here, and Abby Kluver going to check into the game quickly for her.
Indianola's only went 8 deep on the team, so they can't afford to lose to anybody to fouls.
I say they only have 9 girls, or looks like 8. Yeah,
they
8
only
girls
have 8
total.
girls dressed. Yeah.
They've only played 7 so far. And Kagmarinsky goes 1 for 2 at the line. Makes the first, misses the second. Naughton nearly lost the basketball, did a nice job recovering, and Terpstra ties it up, and it'll go to Pella Christian there. Naughton just got going a little too fast and lost control.
Yeah, and Pella Christian should have come up with that without the jump ball. They just weren't quite ready to take that ball away like they should have been.
And Indianola going to try to press here a little bit. As Kagmarinsky able to get it up, kicks to Anderson for 3. She'll knock it down. Coach Jansen wanted a double dribble. Think he might have had a case, but Carly Anderson able to take advantage as the Eagles pull within 11.
Yeah, a little run here for Pella Christian. Get a rebound here. Nope, they get a offensive board.
Yep, Abby Kluver missed the shot. Bryn Bishop knocked it down, and a vision for last 30-second timeout here by Coach Jansen and Indianola. We'll take it with them back here in 30 seconds on KNIA and KRLS.
It's volunteer season. Pella Corporation thanks those who volunteer to make our area a great place to live. It's clear that when you volunteer, you're helping others. On the job, the Pella team creates energy-efficient Pella windows and doors for homes and businesses throughout North America. And once the job is done, many Pella Corporation team members volunteer to make a difference in their communities. Let's hear a cheer for volunteers. For more information on exciting careers at Pella Windows and Doors, visit pella.com/careers.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA and KRLS. Indianola with a 38-25 lead. That's been another vision for last time out, improving lives by helping people see better. Poor visibility is causing you to miss things. Take a time out and visit Vision for Less in Pella and get back in the game. Jocelyn Terpstra with the basketball here for the Eagles. Kicks to Chloe Heisman. Heisman was looking for Terpstra. It's a turnover, the second by the Eagles.
Oh, and then right back again.
And then Naughton with a 3-on-2 break kicks to Abby Kluver, 3-pointer. That one's short, rebounded by Kagmarinsky. I'm not counting the back and forth turnovers there.
You've had a couple of turnovers, got right down as you look down.
And
nice
then
shot.
Anna Evelyn lays it in as the Eagles back within 11, 38-27. And it's Abby Kluver in the corner, double teamed by Heisman and Kagmarinsky, and then Heisman will get called for the blocking foul. That's just her first of the game. And the first on the Eagles here in the half, as Tessa Grip is going to check into the game for Bryn Bishop. And I think tonight's creative idea, drawn up by Brandon Peel, is going to be whatever Coach Dyke talked about at halftime for the Eagles, because they've come out with a different spark
and,
here.
You know, we saw that for, 4 minutes in that Newton game where they moved confidently and quickly with the ball. And there's a big basket for Indianola to kind of stem the momentum of Pella Christian.
Again, Emily Naughton for 2 more points. She's been just on fire tonight. That's tonight's creative idea, drawn up by Brandon Peel for branding video, web, or interactive, called Brand Appeal Relentless for You. Anna Eveland off the mark on a layup, and Emily Naughton now will kick to Belt. Belt to Kluver on the wing. She'll go inside for Dana Blake. She'll drive, kicks to Belt, and a reach is going to be called. And that's going on Evelyn. That's number 4.
Really?
She's the only Eagle with more than 1 foul. She's got 4 out of the 7 that have been called on the Eagles tonight.
No move to take her out here. I would have thought Coach would have maybe got her out of there.
Yeah, Kluver with the basketball here. Ball inside to Belt. Wild shot off the mark. And rebounded by the Eagles. Kagmarinsky kicks to Anna Evelyn. She'll drive the baseline and get fouled. I believe that's going on Kluver. It will.
Boy, those are nice drives.
It's the third on Kluver.
That one was a little bit slow in developing, but I like the attack of the basket there. If they could just get a few more people to do that confidently.
Yeah, Heinen going to check in for Evelyn now. That's the 3rd foul on Kluver as well. So 2 girls for Indianola with 2 fouls as Evelyn's off the mark. Katie Kluver now into the game for Abby Kluver. So, 1 Kluver for the other. And that means that all 8 girls for Indianola have played tonight. Of course, one girl out for Indianola as Evelyn off the mark on the free throw. And it's a turnover there by Indianola, their first of the half. Good defense there by Evelyn, as it's Terpstra looking for a driving lane, and a tough look by Terpstra there. She can't get it to go, and Indianola the other way turns it over. Second turnover now. And the Eagles are going to slow things down here a little bit. Terpstra looking to drive to the left, kicks to Carly Anderson in the corner. She leaves it short, but Faith Kagmarinsky is there for the rebound and can't make that either.
Didn't square herself up to the backboard. She tried to shoot it off the backboard from the side, and that's a tough shot.
That it is. Katie Kluver kicks to Dana Blake. Ball swings around to Emily Naughton in the right corner. Back up top to Zoe Belt, now into the hands of Tessa Grip. Grip inside, ball back out to Naughton for 3. That one's off the mark. And what a rare miss for her tonight, just the third of the night. And Faith Kagmarinsky finds Chloe Heisman on the other end for a layup. The Eagles make it a 40-29 game with 2:28 to go in the third quarter. Vision for last time out here by Coach Jordan Dyke. We'll take it with them and be back here on KNIA and KRLS right after this.
We've all been there. Winters in Iowa, nothing in the fridge, a hungry family at home, and snow slowly piling up. Don't go out this winter if you don't have to, and with Godfather's Pizza Express in Indianola, you don't have to go anywhere. The Godfather's Pizza Express at 1201 North Jefferson Way offers delivery from 4 to 9 p.m. Friday through Sunday. So let the snow fall and the family eat when you enjoy that great Godfather's taste you know and love at Godfather's Pizza Express in Indianola. Call 515-961-6730 and make that delivery order now.
Gilchrist Jewett & Pella is your local source for windows from trusted manufacturers including Marvin, Anderson, Gherkin, and Silverline. They also stock and supply the top-of-the-line composite decking materials from TimberTech and Westbury Railings for a relaxing, family-friendly, and minimum maintenance area to enjoy for decades. As always, Gilchrist Jewett welcomes all contractors and homeowners alike for all your quality lumber, building supplies, flooring, cabinets, garage doors, and more in Pella.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA and KRLS. You're listening to Pella Christian and Indianola basketball powered by Bank Iowa on 92.1 FM KRLS Knoxville Pella and KRLS HD1 Knoxville Pella, as well as FM 94.3 KNIA. Indianola swinging the basketball around. It's into the hands of Tessa Grip. Now Zoe Belt going to try a 3 from the left wing. Off the mark, rebounded by Carly Anderson. Terpstra kicks to Anderson, who nearly lost the basketball. And now into the hands of Maggie Heinen. Heinen surveys, kicks back out to Kagmarinsky, to Carly Anderson. Three-pointer from the left wing, leaves it short. Rebounded by the Indians.
Well, that would have been a big basket towards the end of this third quarter. Would have got it down under single digits.
Yeah, Indianola with a 40-29 lead as Zoe Belt off the mark on another 3 that goes out of bounds. Belt hasn't been able to find the rhythm here in the second half as Bryn Bishop checks back into the game for Katie Kluver. Kars Fickert in for Carly Anderson. Also into the game came number 13, Lauren Olson, back in. Fickert into the game for Carly Anderson for the Eagles. And Fickert turns it over, and then Terpstra picks up the foul off of the turnover.
Bad idea trying to throw the ball into Chloe there. No way to get it in. They tip it away, and then Jocelyn went trying to steal it back and got the foul.
Yeah, second foul on Terpstra, the third on the team. Marion County Bank radio scoreboard again, where we've got the Pella Christian and Indianola games. It's currently in the girls' game, third quarter, a minute 13 to go. Emily Naughton, three-pointer off the mark and rebounded by Bryn Bishop. Back to Naughton. She'll drive the lane.
Ooh.
Tough look, no call.
No call.
And Naughton off the mark on 2 shots there is Kagmarinsky on the other end. No call on the other end. Kagmarinsky out the mark on her shot. So again, 40-29 our score. Under a minute to play in the third quarter. We'll have the boys contest later. The Knoxville boys taking on Bondurant Farrar. The PCM boys versus East Marshall. And the Twin Cedars and Melcher Dallas girls. Twin Cedars against Seymour. Melcher Dallas against Mormon Trail. And then Bryn Bishop knocks down a 7-footer there to make it 42-29 Indianola with 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Maggie Heinen kicks to Faith Kagmarinsky. Again, that was our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Marion County's financial leader is Marion County Bank, with offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Melcher Dallas. Are serving you and building community across the county. Terpstra thought about using the screen from Kagmarinsky. Instead, fires a three. It's off the mark. Chloe Heisman with the rebound. She'll go to the free throw line for 2 free throws after the foul committed there by number 13, Lauren Olson. That's her fourth, team's fourth.
Again, a nice aggressive play to the basket there. I like to see that.
Yeah, she immediately comes out of the game as Tessa Grip back in. Terpstra is going to grab a breather here. It's Carly Anderson back in for the Eagles. And Heisman knocks down the free throw. So 30-42 our score. Indianola still on top of Pella Christian. In case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Pella Christian, much better third quarter here as they have outscored Indianola 13-8 in the third quarter. That's in case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Bryn Bishop off the mark on a 3 to end the third quarter. And so we go to the fourth quarter. We'll be back here on KNIA and KRLS, as well as the Pella Christian YouTube channel right after this.
Hi, this is Ann from Hearthstone, a ministry of Wesley Life. The environment we work in is critically important to our well-being, and we want to work where people value us, support us, and have our backs. That's exactly the environment we provide at the Cottages, one of our 3 campuses here in Pella, where we just opened 2 beautiful brand new households. The only thing that's missing is you. And right now, we're offering a $5,000 hiring bonus with flexible payout options. Let's talk soon. Call me at 620-4162.
Planting 1,000 trees on our cattle farm to block the breeze? It makes for good neighbor relations, and my numbers were good. So Bank Iowa said, let's make it happen.
A revolutionary roll-on butter product that takes the mess out of corn on the cob. Makes sense, right? My business plan and numbers are solid. So Bank Iowa said, let's make it happen.
Stop by your local Bank Iowa or visit us online at bankiowa.bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. All loans are subject to approval.
Welcome back here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA and KRLS, as well as the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Zoe Belt with the basketball for Indianola to start the fourth quarter. 42-31, a champion seed game reset here with 7:47 to go in the fourth quarter. Ball into the hands of Emily Naughton. Kicks cross court to Zoe Belt. Decided against the 3, drove down the lane, lost it, as it's turnover number 3 on the half for the Indians. And Faith Kagmarinsky brings it up here for the Eagles and gives to Karis Fickert. Fickert looking to drive, kicks to Maggie Heinen. 3 from the wing is just a little strong, rebounded by Naughton, and kicks to Zoe Belt in the corner for 3, off the mark. Naughton grabs the board, layup, short. Naughton and Belt have not been able to get things going in the second half, but Naughton forces an Eagles turnover there, and a nice stutter step, gets to the basket and gets fouled by Kagmarinsky.
Well, Pella Christian just cannot get this thing down to single digits. They're so close several times here, but they just can't seem to make a basket. Make this an interesting game if they could get it down to single digits here.
Yeah, 4th turnover of the half by the Eagles there, and Naughton makes the free throw. Terpstra back into the game for Kagmarinsky. Heinen out of the game for Eveland. So 14 fouls on the Eagles here in the half. And that was the second on Kagmarinsky. Naughton short on the free throw. The second free throw, so 1 for 2 on this trip. 43-31. Terpstra drives down the left side, kicks back out to Fickert. Back to Terpstra. Terpstra looking to drive. Tough shot, got her own miss. Missed the second time.
Well, the first one was kind of rushed because of the defense. The second one, she just missed badly.
Yeah, and then on the other end, Dana Blake couldn't get her layup to go, and the Eagles knocked it out of bounds. So 43-31, Indianola still on top. 6:37 to go in the fourth quarter. Emily Naughton, the inbounder for Indianola. Dana Blake kicks to Naughton. Naughton gonna drive baseline, and Karis Fickert fouls her. That's the first on Fickert, team's 5th. And honestly, at this stage, probably not a bad choice to foul because as close as it is, you might be playing the foul game later. So better to earn some of these fouls now rather than late when you want them at the line. Up top, it is Tessa Grip looking for Naughton, tipped out of bounds by Terpstra. Katie Kluver going to check into the game, or Abby Kluver, excuse me, going to check into the game for Indianola. For Zoe Belt, Chloe Heisman just checked out of the game for Faith Kakmarinsky. Naughton at the top of the key. Ball inside to Bishop, back to Naughton. Kluver goes back to Naughton at the top of the key. And back to Kluver. Looks for Naughton. Terpstra nearly got the steal. Naughton with a runner off the mark, but got her own miss. Indianola swinging the ball back to Naughton in the corner. It was a feed from Tessa Grip, and Naughton got right to the basket and lays it in. 27 for her on the night.
Tremendous footwork there to get through the defense.
Carly Anderson for three on the right wing, off the mark. And Karis Ficker and Bryn Bishop tie up on the rebound. It'll stay with Pella Christian. 45-31, Indianola with the lead with 5:40 to play. Inbound goes to Terpstra at the top of the key. She's going to try a deep three. It's off the front of the rim. And rebound kicked ahead to Grip. Goes to the basket, off the mark, but Bryn Bishop with the rebound and Terpstra with the steal. Terpstra kicking to Anderson, three-pointer. Carly Anderson with a big three, and a vision for last time out by Coach Jordan Dyke as the Eagles with a big three there make it 45-34 with 5:19. See if the Eagles can get a stop and get under single digits here.
You know, they've been at this spot for most of the second half, just cannot get any closer, and Indianola just can't seem to get away from them, and they keep trying. I think maybe trying to run a little clock has taken a little of Indianola's momentum away, and so maybe they need to be a little more aggressive here in the last 5 minutes of this game.
Yeah, that was another vision for less timeout here in our contest. Our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Again, our score is 45-34, 5:19 to play in the game. We'll have the boys game after this one. Indianola and Pella Christian. The Knoxville boys taking on number 1 in Class 4A, Bondurant Farrar tonight. Twin Cedars girls taking on Seymour in regionals. Melcher Dallas girls taking on Mormon Trail in regionals, and the PCM boys taking on East Marshall. That's our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Indianola beats the press of the Eagles, and it's ball in the hands of Emily Naughton, and Indianola will bring the ball back out, and it'll be Bren Bishop handing to Emily Naughton, who will slow things down here for the Indians. Off of some screens, Naughton drives right to the basket, blocked by Carly Anderson.
Nice job of just hitting the ball and not getting the arm, and she lost the handle on it, but went out of bounds.
So this is the story of the second half here. Naughton was 8 of 9 shooting in the first half. She's 3 of 10 in the second half.
Yeah.
So the Eagles have done a little bit better job defending on her, and Lauren Olson gets to the basket and gets fouled by
Made a really
Jocelyn
nice
Terpstra.
move there to the left side. Used her left hand well. Just got too far under the basket, and with the foul, she's going to go in, get a couple free throws, but just needed to be a little bit further away from the basket to get the and one.
Yeah, so Olson going to go to the line here. Shoot 2 off the foul of Terpstra. That was Terpstra's third. Olson knocking down free throw number 1. Champion seed game reset. 4:54 to play in the contest. Indianola with a 46-34 lead, and make it 47-34 lead as Olson goes 2 for 2 at the line. So Jocelyn Terpstra across the timeline for the Eagles, kicks to Carly Anderson. Now to Ficker, to Terpstra, who was trying to drive to the right baseline. Emily Naughton knocks it out of bounds.
Just got to be conscious of where the defender is all the time and keep your eye on the defender, not the basketball, and she was lucky to keep that possession.
Kakmarinsky inbounding to Terpstra. Terpstra was looking to drive to the right side. Instead goes back left and kicks to Anderson, who finds Evelyn And pass to Kek Marinsky, tipped out of bounds there by number 13, Lauren Olson.
Great play, but just a little too late on the pass, and so Indianola was able to knock it away. Otherwise, Faith would have had a layup.
Inbound goes to Evelyn. Back out to Carly Anderson, who knocks down the three. That's her third of the half as the Eagles cut the lead to 10.
Yeah, now they just need a stop.
47-37, Indianola on top. 4:15 to go in the fourth quarter. And Zoe Belt going to set up the Indianola offense. Gives to Emily Naughton.
Yeah, and running some clock here, just basically playing catch at the top.
Naughton gives to Lauren Olson. Zoe Belt at the free throw line. She'll drive right at Kagmarinsky. First shot, no. Second shot, no. Rebounded by Kagmarinsky. Belt just hasn't been able, I think Belt's 0 for 8 here in the half.
You know, she had the first one, Kagmarinsky played some defense on it, but the second one was point blank.
Evelyn nearly had the ball taken away, finds Karis Fickert for three in the corner, and she well overshoots the basket. And Naughton with the rebound, and she'll bring it up the court to start trying to milk some clock here if you're the Indians. So 20 on the shot clock, 3:26 to go in the fourth quarter, and Indianola with a 47-37 lead over Pella Christian. Ball inside to Naughton. She spins off the mark, and it's a tie-up. It'll stay with Indianola. Naughton now 3 of 11 here in the second half, and
that was
the switch apparently it was just the hoop on our right, the left side on the YouTube channel that was lucky.
That was a point blank look too. She was right there, and Jocelyn just held her ground, and she shorted, didn't get it up over the front of the rim.
Yeah, that's Karis Fickert out of the game for Chloe Heisman. Driving to the basket, Dana Blake will get the bank shot to go. That's just 4 points for Blake, but she had some big some big buckets tonight.
That was a nice looking drive right there.
Faith Kagmarinsky kicks to Carly Anderson, who knocks down three-pointer number 4 of the half. 49-40 with 2:55 to go. It's finally under single digit.
Yeah, finally got it there, but we're starting to run out of time. They desperately need to stop here.
Yeah, Emily Naughton kicks to was Zoe Bell, who got it to Bryn Bishop, who got fouled one-on-one coming here for the Indianola off the 7th team foul by the Eagles. That's number 4 on Jocelyn Terpstra. So the 2 of the 3 seniors here for the Eagles on senior night in foul trouble. 4 for Terpstra, 4 for Evelyn. Just actually 0 for Anderson. Free throw off the mark though by Bishop. So the Eagles got the stop they needed, 49-40. 2:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Anna Evelyn with the basketball. Evelyn was looking for Kagmarinsky, able to get it to Kagmarinsky, who goes to the basket and gets fouled by Lauren Olson, and she's out of the game.
Yeah, you know, Faith had a left-handed layup with nobody there, but instead she tried to muscle her way to the right side and drew the contact. So she's going to get the free throws, but could have easily had a layup on the left side.
Yeah, so Olson just picked up foul number 5. And our officials didn't catch it. As Abby Kluver going to have to check into the game, and it's already a shorthanded Indianola squad. 9 girls on the varsity. Jillian Smith out with an injury that she sustained Tuesday against Pella. So now the Indianola down to 7 girls tonight.
Yeah.
To finish this one.
Well, with just 2 minutes, they, you know.
And Kagmarinsky not able to get the roll.
And it's 2 shots, yeah. It's 2 shots.
2-shot foul.
It was a nice try, though. They practiced rebounding.
Yeah, the rebounding, it was bounced around, and good catch there by Coach Dyke for the Eagles. Looks like he's going to ask for a full timeout if she can knock down the second one. She will, and it will be a full timeout here by Coach Jordan Dyke and the Eagles. 49-41, our score with 2:27 to play in the fourth quarter. Back here in 60 seconds on KNIA and KRLS, as well as the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Family owned and operated since 1918, Forest Septic is number 1 in the number 2 business. Located in central Iowa, Forest Septic Environmental Services has revolutionized the septic industry by having Iowa's first privately owned dewatering facility. Residential or commercial, Forest Septic has a large fleet of trucks named Smelly 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and are all ready for your septic maintenance and repair. Number 1 in the number 2 business, Forest Septic, serving all of central Iowa.
At Lely, we continue to provide the latest innovations for the dairy industry. Our robotic milking systems put more milk in the tank with less effort. Our robotic feeding systems provide optimal feed efficiency for a healthy and productive herd. And we have a line of innovative barn products that create an animal-friendly environment focused on the cow's well-being and comfort. Lely, a worldwide pioneer in dairy farm automation, with our North American headquarters right here in Pella, is proud to be part of the community.
Welcome back here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on KNIA and KRLS, as well as the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Pella Christian not going away here in this one against Indianola. 49-41 is the score with 2:20 to play in the game. Emily Naughton with the basketball for Indianola, kicks cross court to Zoe Belt, and back to Naughton. Indianola looking to run some clock. The Eagles with 2 girls on the court with 4 fouls. One of them defending Naughton right now. It's Jocelyn Terpstra. Pass for Anderson is tipped. Ball swings back to Naughton. Over to Abby Kluver. Naughton going to get a screen. Chloe Heisman now defending Naughton, and Heisman able to get the block. The Eagles got a big stop. Terpstra is going to pull up for 3. Is short. Got her own miss. Another tough look. That one off the mark. Chloe Heisman and 1. Randall Roofing raised the roof moment of the game, number 2, as the Eagles pull within 6 and a chance to make it 5.
Yeah, they really stayed after it on that possession. Indianola, again, by slowing the game down, they've taken the momentum away a little bit, and that's just so tough.
Heisman free throw off the mark. So 49-43 here, a minute 35 to play. Abby Kluver with the basketball. Looks, kicks to Naughton. And now to Bryn Bishop. Bishop looking, goes inside for Zoe Belt. Defended by Anderson and Terpstra. Nearly a steal for the Eagles. Naughton didn't realize she was left alone, I don't think, but gonna waste a little bit more time out the clock. 6 on the shot clock. Naughton kicks to Bryn Bishop in the corner. Bishop drives off the mark, out of bounds off of Indianola.
Shot clock
violation. Yep. So it's actually going to end up being turnover number 5 there, as Bishop was off the mark. So the Eagles got another stop here. 49-43, a minute 5 to play.
Down 6. You've got to kind of think threes, but you just need baskets.
And an official vision for last time out.
Clock didn't start.
So 1:04 to play in the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, they got to take about 3 seconds off, I think.
So it's going to be 1:01 here in a minute. In case you missed it, presented by the Veterinary Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. It was all Emily Naughton in the first half, 20 points, currently up to 27, but a rough half in the second half as Pella Christian has stormed back. They trailed 34-18 at halftime and have since outscored Indianola 25-15. That's not right, but math is hard.
They only took 2 off, so I guess I count fast.
That's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic.
They're the veterinarians.
Carly Anderson 3 is off the mark.
Well, it looked good, though, didn't it?
It really did. Rolled around the rim. Emily Naughton grabbed the board for Indianola now. And Naughton's going to pull it out. She's going to run the clock. And
she's going to run 30 seconds of this.
I say 35. The Eagles might consider fouling.
I don't know at this point. I might just take a chance on a turnover.
Naughton going to drive. And there it is right there. Terpstra drives and gets fouled by number 24, Zoe Belt. That's just Belt's first, the team's 7th.
Yeah, best case scenario for Pella Christian there. They get an opportunity to score with the clock now running, and Indianola makes a mistake there. You got to let her go there and hope you got some help by the basket.
Yeah, this has been quite the turnaround here in the half. Terpstra, free throw, good. And we're going to get a vision for last time out by Jeff Jansen and the Indians. And he's going to take a full vision for last time out. We're going to take it with him back here in 60 seconds on KNIA and KRLS, as well as the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
If you're looking for the best burger around, look no further than Wood Iron Grill. Home of Iowa's Best Burger 2019, Wood Iron Grill serves delectably crafted cuisines and beverages with intentional service. Try their famous Iowa's Best Burger, their mouth-watering tenderloin, a chef's feature, or their unique spin on your comfort food favorites. At the Wood Iron Grill, they are deeply gratified by the opportunity to forge a legacy of inspiration, connection, and acceptance for all who enter. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Wood Iron Grill, making memories one plate at a time.
Hi, this is Alexis. On behalf of the owners and staff at Zublumenhof, we'd like to say thank you to our loyal and dedicated customers for your patience and understanding as we worked throughout the challenges of this past year.
Zublumenhof would like everyone to know that we will be moving to a new location very soon. Be sure to watch our Facebook page for more updates as the time gets closer to our big move to our new location.
And we look forward to helping you get your colors worth again this season.
Welcome back here on KNIA, KRLS. And Jocelyn Terpstra knocks down her second free throw. And Coach Jordan Dyke going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here since we just were at break. 49-45. Pella Christian trails Indianola with 34.2 seconds remaining in this game. And what a turnaround from this Eagles squad from even the first half where they couldn't get a whole lot going offensively, a lot of unforced turnovers. Just 4 here in the second half. They've played very well in the second half.
This team has played very nice basketball. They were aggressive to the basket. Didn't get all those shots to go, but they got rewarded by going to the free throw line because of it. And so, I mean, if you hold on to the basketball and attack the basket, usually good things will happen. And defensively, I think Indianola took the air out of the ball a little bit by going into this, trying to run some clock, and it just takes away the momentum. I just hate it when teams, even if you're up 10, 12, 15 points and you're trying to run clock, you just kill yourself, I think. I think you got to stay aggressive and go for the juggler.
Yeah, 49-45, and the Indians able to get the ball down the court, and it goes into the corner, and a turnover by the Indians. Oh my goodness. I really thought that Carly Anderson committed the foul, but they say Abby Kluver just lost it out of bounds. That's turnover number 7 by Indianola.
She dribbled it off her own leg.
Faith Kakmarinsky bringing the ball up the court here for the Eagles. Kicks to Carly Anderson. To Jocelyn Terpstra. Terpstra surveys.
This kind of time, ladies.
Terpstra drives down the left side, fouled, and one. Another right through moment of the game. The crowd on their feet as the Eagles pull within 2.
First one to 50 wins.
No kidding. First points for Jocelyn Terpstra in the half, 49-47. 15.7 seconds remaining. Terpstra up the line. Free throw good. And a vision for last timeout by Jeff Jansen and the Indianola Indians. The Eagles storming all the way back. They trailed by 16 at halftime. They pulled within 1. It's a full timeout by Jeff Jansen, and the Indians will step away back here in 60 seconds on KNIA and KRLS.
Houston's on Main in Milo is home to Milo's best wood oven pizza. But it's not just pizza. From Spaghetti Mondays, Taco Tuesdays, to ribs on Fridays, as well as a full kids menu, adult beverages of every kind, Houston's on Main is a place to eat for everyone. Stop in and enjoy live music or have some fun with karaoke. There's something for everyone at Houston's on Main in Milo.
Thank you again for keeping us strong and growing. From our family here at Houston's, the home of Milo's best wood oven pizza.
Brown Shoe Fit Pella is gearing up for spring. We have new shoes, even sandals, arriving daily. Brown Shoe Fit Pella has a great selection of athletic shoes and socks from all your favorite brands like Hoka, Brooks, On, Features, and Belega. Brown Shoe Fit Pella has spring shoes and sandals in from Mephisto, Joseph Seibel, and Olakai, just to name a few. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And Brown Shoe Fit Pella carries a great selection of Hydro Flask, Corksicle, Hobo, and Bagalini. Brown Shoe Fit on the south side of the square.
Indianola with the basketball here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. Jocelyn Terpstra just had to commit the foul on Emily Naughton. That's her 5th, the team's 8th.
That was a real. I thought she went for the ball and got all ball, but they said no. They got her. She got her on the arm because she wasn't trying to foul her. She was trying to steal the ball there.
Jocelyn Terpstra fouls out here on senior night, so she'll check out. Thankfully, she'll have one more home game coming up on Saturday. We'll talk about that here in a minute as Karis Fickert's going to check into the game here for the Eagles. Terpstra did a nice job helping lead the resurgence. Tessa Grip into the game here for Abby Kluver as well.
This is a 1-on-1, so Indianola needs to knock both these down to basically wrap this one up.
Naughton off the mark, rebounded by Kakmarinsky. And she's going to drive down the length of the floor. Kicks to Carly Anderson. Anderson traveled.
Should have shot the ball there. Got to go.
I was waiting for a timeout. You got one timeout left. And
that was their
the
chance
Eagles
right
did
there.
exactly what they needed in a big turnover there by the Eagles. 49-48, and another the final vision from last time out here for Coach Jansen and the Indians. And waiting to get a confirmation. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout, but we're actually sitting really good on our odds right now. I would say.
Good deal. But on that last play, Carly needed to just go ahead and take that shot. You're down to 6 seconds or so. You give yourself an opportunity to get the rebound at this point and get a putback basket. If it goes in, great. You're probably going to win the game. If you get a putback basket, you're probably going to win the game. Unfortunately, now with the travel, you're going to be forced to foul.
Yeah, well, and I was the way Coach Dyke was pointing, I was thinking he was maybe trying to direct Kagmerinski in front of the bench there to call timeout. Decided against it, but regardless, you got to admire the way the Eagles fought here. Indianola, it was all Indianola in the first half. Emily Naughton was getting anything she wanted. Again, 20 points in the first half, just 7 here in the second half. And she's had to work for a lot of the points she found in the second half, too. And the Eagles have done a really nice job as they're trying to get matched up defensively. And double teaming Naughton here are the Eagles, and they got it into her. And Kagmerinski able to run her down and foul with 3.1 seconds. Well, still one-on-one.
Yeah, she just missed the front end of the one-on-one, but now you're down to 3.1. So she's got to miss this free throw, and you get the rebound and get up there quickly.
Yeah, Emily Naughton with the biggest free throws of the night for Indianola. And she knocks it down. So 50-48. Regardless, the Eagles still have a chance to tie, regardless of the result of this one.
There'll be if she makes this, it forces it into a 3.
And she knocks it down.
Good pressure free throws there at the last, and Coach Dyke calls the last time out of the game.
Yep, another full vision for last time out. This one we'll take with them back with the final 3 seconds here in 60 seconds on KNIA and KRLS.
Cementech in Indianola is hiring for a variety of job openings. Along with competitive pay, Cementech offers free medical insurance premiums, which means no payroll deductions. They also offer 100% employee-owned annual stock grants to build your retirement nest egg at no cost to you, as well as annual educational scholarships awarded to children of employees. Check out their job openings today at cementech.com/careers and come join the team at Cementech in Indianola. Accidents can happen every day and to anyone, from first-time drivers to drivers who have spent their life on the road. Don't let an accident ruin your day. Smith's Collision Center in Indianola is prepared to help you whenever an accident may occur and is ready to get you back on the road in no time. If you have been in an accident and need your vehicle repaired, take it to Smith's Collision Center, located at 710 East 2nd Avenue in Indianola, and let Jeff and his crew do it right for you. Smith's Collision Center, a proud supporter of Indianola High School athletics.
Welcome back here on 94.3 KNIA and 92.1 KRLS. 3.1 seconds remaining. Chloe Heisman inbounding for Pella Christian, who trails 51-48 to Indianola. Chloe Heisman searching down the court, tried to throw it to Faith Kagmerinski. Emily Naughton intercepts it, and that is the ball game. Indianola 51, Pella Christian 48. Good fight by the Eagles, ultimately falls short. We'll step away. We'll be back with the Captain Design of Pella Radio postgame show here on 92.1 KRLS, 94.3 KNIA, and the Pella Christian YouTube channel right after this.
Winter is here, and with it comes heavy snow, ice, and bad roads. Upgrade your winter driving experience with a new set of Firestone Weather Grip tires and step up your savings before it's too late with a trip to Raceway